by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans, tonight it's the New Orleans Pelicans getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Irving to James. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh!
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And two for AD.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Ball. Nothing going here on that draw.
Oh, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. New Orleans going to take it up. To Ball. Screen coming. Ball. LeBron James pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Caldwell-Pope to Irving. Tough make through traffic.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Holiday controls the basketball. They trail by 7. Has a look. Rebound comes to Kyrie. Caldwell-Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Down low for Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Ball. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. LeBron into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Irving to James. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Another chance. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. They'll get it down to Davis. He throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
To Holiday.
Big pick right there.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
LBJ has it. The shot denied by Okafor. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Time for some new personnel into the game. Ball into the front court. 12-6 our score. From the painted area, won't go down. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The assist from number 8.
Oh, can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Defensive foul to number 14, Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
To James.
Keep him that way.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Holiday. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Lakers ball. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Rajon Rondo has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Entering the game.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Deep left corner. Holiday. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Rondo into the front court. It's 14-12. It was right there. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
His second personal foul.
And hits the first free throw.
Tyson Chandler, shooting 2. Into the game for the Pelicans, number 3.
And gets both to drop at the line. Hayden into the front court, trailing by 4. Curling inside. And the finish off the nice step through.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Rondo with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pelicans have the basketball. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
James into the front court. 2-point advantage. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Julius Randle picked up by Carmelo Anthony. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Julius Randle.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Etuan Moore, guarded by Morris. Flushes it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
That's going to be out of bounds off of Rondo. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
New Orleans Pelicans, number 3, Josh Hart. And number 13, Chet Diallo.
And the finish at the rim. One quarter down. The Pelicans have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Irving with the basketball. Down 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 87% from the line. The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor.
Got some for him. Catch up, baby.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Lonzo with it. Leads just a point. Hart. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Hart. To Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Not getting the bounce. Kyrie across the timeline. His team up by 1. To Davis. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Payton. Holiday. Offensive rebound to Julius Randle. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't get the bounce. To Caldwell Pope.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Holiday to the basket, but a shot stays out. Across the timeline comes James. Up 5. To Anthony. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
It's Pelicans ball. Payton. To Julius Randle. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
New Orleans foul to number 4.
Time to shuffle things up. LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he misses that one free throw. To Payton. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Randle. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Great dish to set it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. New Orleans will take it up. Anthony Davis swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kyrie Irving. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Julius Randle. Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. To Payton. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His team leads it by 10. Oh, had him going there for a second. Davis to Irving. Kyrie Irving. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. New Orleans has it. Here comes the screen. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Misses the first.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
No good. Missed them both. Here's Irving into the front court. His team on top by 13. Can't connect from inside. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And the basket good at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To James. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
I like that. For the Pelicans, number 1.
Goes 2 for 2. Pelicans basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 55 and number 8.
Irving to Davis. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Irving to Davis. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Irving brings the ball up court. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Time expires to end the first half with the Lakers in command.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Steals.
The New Orleans Pelicans seem to be giving the ball away in this matchup like they're working for a charity. Too many times, they've given up steals, and the results have been terrible.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Holiday in possession. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Caldwell Pope. Holiday. Anthony Davis tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ball. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block. Los Angeles, they have it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down by 15. Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. Irving into the front court. The lead is 15. LeBron James. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To Holiday. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Davis for the rebound. Irving with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. LeBron James rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. New Orleans going to take it up. It's good. And one.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Lonzo Ball trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark at the line. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lakers at the controls right now. Spinning shot, won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Davis to Irving. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
LeBron James looking good, 4 for 5.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Ball. Down low to Okafor. Finish that. Davis to Caldwell Pope. To Davis. No good. Lonzo Ball. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Davis. And the rebound taken by New Orleans. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
8 seconds. It's going the other way. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lonzo Ball here against Morris. Substitution being made in this one. To Davis, down low. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Etuan Moore, defended by Melo. To Payton. Fires the three. Elfrid Payton is going to get 3 shots here. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's no good. One more coming. Can't cash in. 0 for 3. Into the front court comes Rondo. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. And the Pelicans able to clear the rebound. Payton with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. It's a big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Davis. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Payton on the drive, but it won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
All right, here we go. Let's rock. I got back. Everybody get back.
Cruises inside for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis sends it away. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Second effort, Tyson Chandler, knockout blow, slams it down.
The veteran, he's made a living by doing this for years.
Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rondo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Anthony. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Oh, blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lonzo Ball, couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. First try, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. To Anthony.
Ice.
Davis. Trying to cash in. Anthony with a shot. That won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Ball.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Lakers ball.
Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
They get it down to Ingram. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ball. And it's Melo with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Ball. Short jumper misses. To Davis. Deep left corner. Had a chance, but it's no good. Easy path to the rim.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Davis. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And takes it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Lonzo Ball. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 3, Josh Hart. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma to Davis. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it.
Stepping in for New Orleans, number 55.
And he makes them both. Holiday had possession. His guys down big. Shot from in close, no good. To Davis. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Caldwell Pope. To Davis. Caldwell Pope. Scores from the post.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Holiday. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
That's out. Last touch by Josh Hart. Drew Holiday. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LBJ. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Holiday to Josh Hart from long range. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Irving doesn't have the touch. No good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
No, he missed a short one there. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Irving. James. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Drew Holiday at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys holding the big lead. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans lost this game long before the final buzzer. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.